going into this game. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. You look at the Knicks. These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again could propel them to another win.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
The Knicks head coach and I were able to chat. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. So it's the Hornets now. The Knicks making the shot. Mobley is screened. Here's A-Train. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Mobley is screened. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Fast break now for Charlotte. And stolen by Eason. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Wagner looking it over. And the Hornets miss again. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. With the step back. Sharp on the wing. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Wagner left side. Henderson outside. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wagner outside. Pass to A-Train. And the powerful one-handed slam.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
The kick out to Anunoby. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Here's Henderson. Scoreless thus far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to A-Train. Traps in the tray.
Number 3.
A-Train's got 7 points in the game. Turner for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Henderson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended now by Wagner.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
So it's the Hornets now after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to the right side. And stolen by James. And here they come. Count it. Eason's got his second bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Williams with the stuff.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Demon. Shot clock at 6. Green, no luck. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They dig. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Driving inside. Now Shepard. Out to the right wing. Holmes, good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Demon. Still scoreless. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up off the glass. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Franz Wagner is a problem when he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Holmes. in the corner. Middleton with it. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hornets trailed by 11. Henderson left side. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Henderson with it. Picked up by Shepard.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. A-Train, good. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Henderson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's A-Train. 12 points for him. And it's Green missing. Pass to Middleton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting abilities, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's A-Train. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
2 on the clock. Stolen by LeVert. Jumps up. And Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And he hits the jump shot. Turner's got 16 points.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to A-Train. On the wing, Green. Here's A-Train. Turner covering. Just 5 on the clock. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Charlotte. Hornets trailed by 13. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:09 left now here in the second. Here's Wagner.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that one misses.
Substitution for your Knicks.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Gets to the corner and buries it. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go. From about 16. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Pass to Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Knicks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Wagner. What a play. He trains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's see those best moves. Keep going. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Turner. For 3. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. Hornets trail by 11. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And here's Sharp. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Three-point goal.
Sharps got the first bucket of the third here for Charlotte. Edwards drives in. Turner for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
3 on 3. Jacks up a three. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
It's Henderson on the wing. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. A-Train can't get it to drop. The Knicks leading by 14. Some nice passing by New York here. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Henderson outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Pass to Turner. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Mobley. Eason grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 9 points.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 15. Anunoby outside. Shot by Eason, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
There's a good screen to the inside. Turner with the steal. Here's Edwards. Oh.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead,
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Hornets. Pass to Henderson. They need this. Eason grabs the board. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Eason.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Back to Wagner. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Turner for 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Henderson. He has 7.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And the Knicks good for 2. A timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. entirely new group in now for Charlotte. 1:31 left to play in the third. There's the drive. Demon off target at the rim. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Shepard. Hits the three-point bomb. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Knicks lead 71-47.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's the Hornets ball. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Demon. The kick out to Williams. Williams a screen. Here's Sharp. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Here's Shepard. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Up top, Holmes. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires away from outside. And that one is off. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
New York leading by 22. New York moving the ball around to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Williams. Here's Demon. Back to Williams. Now Sharp. Pocket 6. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. To the paint. Holmes with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Sharp on the wing. And finished off by Williams.
Well, big man Mark Williams finishing with authority. A little message along with that finish.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with Evan Mobley. What have they told you there, Allie?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see him again, and that hurts. You hope to maximize your time in this league as much as possible. Being out that long has got to be heartbreaking for this young guy. Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Holmes wide open. He fired. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Henderson, no one around him. Offline with his three. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Turner for three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nice move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Knocks down the three ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for OG Anunoby.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Edwards. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander trains the three-pointer. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 11 assists. A-Train. And again, the Hornets missing.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Henderson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was net.